Hey, how's it going? It's Ollie here. So, very warm welcome to today's episode of Niche Spotlight. Today's video, we're going to be analysing the niche Acupressure mat and pillow. Should you sell this on Amazon or should you avoid it at all costs? So, we're going to have a little look at this niche. Using the Smash Hit product analysis cheat sheet, we're going to have a little look and just have a look at the opportunity, really. Now, the way I break down a niche, as always, is by looking at the 4 elements of the Smash Hit product radar: high demand, low competition, low hassle, and gap in the market. So the way the cheat sheet is laid out is by giving you criteria for each of the elements of the radar, and then we use that to break down the niche and see whether it's a good opportunity or not. So let's dive straight in and go to high demand and see if there really is high demand for this niche. So I'm going to hit the AMZ Scout button. This is the software I use to analyze products, and I always hit the Chrome extension button when I'm looking at the niche and I've typed in the keyword for the product I'm looking for and sorted by category. Hit the button and we can have a look at the revenue. So how many sellers making at least 3K a month do we have in the niche? And is there more than 3? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sellers making more than 3K a month. So there's definitely more than 3, right? Which gives us a big check for high demand. Now, in fact, there's loads more than 3. Right, the number one seller is making £16,080 every month selling on Amazon. Well, might not be every month, but it's the past 30 days. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And yeah, the demand's high. So this means that people want to buy acupressure mats and pillows. Right, they're searching for them, they're buying them. If we enter into this niche, we know we're going where the money is, and it's likely customers will want to buy our product as well, because there's lots of designs in the marketplace selling well. This one sells well, this one. Lots of different colours, lots of different designs. It's a popular product. If you look at a niche and there's no sellers doing well, it's a very bad sign, because what it says is that customers don't really want to spend money on this product. I mean, you could get lucky and enter into a niche where the customers just haven't discovered the products yet and you could be the first one. It's just unlikely. It's more likely that people just don't care about the product enough to spend money on it. It's not solving a problem big enough for them to part with their hard-earned cash. All right, so high demand, yes. What about low competition? Are there 5 or less established sellers in this niche? Let's have a look. I'm going to sort by reviews. An established seller has 500 or more reviews, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sellers with 500 or more reviews. So no, this doesn't have low competition. Is there a brand in the niche? Let's have a little look. Well, I've had a look and I can't really spot any brands in this niche that I recognize as national brands in the UK. You know, Nike don't have their own acupressure mat, for example. So I would say there are no brands in the niche. So it's just outside our criteria for established sellers, which indicates that this niche has maybe medium level competition. It's not low. Does that mean we should never sell the product? No, it just means we should consider this when we build our marketing plan. We should consider we might have to spend a bit more on advertising. We should consider that our listing needs to be really well optimized. We should consider that we need to really add value in this niche to make our product stand out if we want to have a chance of making sales. Things we should consider. Never write off a product if it's not perfect, because really there's no such thing as a perfect product. All you have is an opportunity that you're willing to go for or not. The iPhone market, the smartphone market, is an opportunity out there for people to make money. I could, in theory, make money by trying to launch a smartphone. It's just that I'm not willing to enter into that market because it's so competitive. I'd need to raise a hell of a lot of capital in order to build that kind of company. It's just not what I want to do right now. Does it mean that smartphones have no opportunities and you can't make money with them? Definitely not. It's just difficult. Right, so never write off an opportunity. Just ask yourself, am I willing to do this or not? And you only know that once you've done a full analysis like we're doing today on this niche. All right, so let's move on. Let's have a look at low hassle. Is this product low hassle? Could we make this ourselves? But what is it really? I mean, it's a piece of fabric, right, with some little plastic pokey things on it, right? Little spiky plastic things on it. It's fairly simple to construct, I think. You just stick the plastic things on the fabric. You have to get the plastic things made, probably using a mold, and melt plastic and pour it in. Once it's dry, get it off and stick it onto the fabric. Could I make it myself? Well, I'd struggle for sure because I don't have any of the machinery, but I understand how it's constructed, right? This is not a dehumidifier or a fridge or an oven, right? It's fairly simple, but I understand how it's put together. So I'm going to say yes, I can make it myself in theory. Not going to say that I would or I want to do that, but in theory I could. Is it a low hassle category? Home, kitchen, baby, sports and outdoors, pets, stationery, office supplies. Well, this is actually in the health and beauty or health and personal care category. So no, it's not in a low hassle category. You might have some issues getting this product listed, possibly because of the category it's in. Is it seasonal? No, it's not seasonal. People would buy this mat all year round, I'd imagine. We can look at the data to actually back this up and check, but I mean, there's no reason why I'd see someone buy more of these at a certain time of the year. It's always good to look at the data though. Click product history in the AMZ Scout tab on one of the products and just see, how does it sell throughout the year? Well, this particular product seemed to have a spike in December, which is interesting. And then it kind of did okay in the winter, the spring, January, February, March, did okay, and then it kind of dipped May, June, July, August. Let's look at another product and see if we can get some more data on the sales history and see if there's another clear pattern that it peaks in December and throughout the rest of the year is a little bit all over the place. Well, this seller had a peak in July. I don't know if that really indicates that this is seasonal. Let's check another one. See if we can find a really solid, reliable pattern to tell us if this is seasonal or not. I'm just showing sales, eliminating rank and price. This one had a peak in December. Again, very interesting. However, throughout the rest of the year, it does seem to sell relatively steadily. They're getting from 10 to 20 sales per day throughout the rest of the year. Okay, so you could say that this might peak in December. I mean, we'd have to look at probably all of the products on page 1 to see if there's a real pattern. I'm not going to make you sit through that, but the point is there could be some kind of spike in December for this product. However, it does still sell throughout the rest of the year. So I'm going to say it's not seasonal because it's not that it only sells in certain times of the year. How about the dimensions? Is this small and light, or is it massive and awkward and bulky and it's going to cost us loads of money to ship from China and loads of money to ship to the customer? Let's have a look. This one is 560 grams, so it's less than a kilogram. That's good, but it's 48 centimeters on its longest side, which means it is an oversized product. So it's not small and light. I'm assuming most of them are packaged in a similar way, so it could be a bit of a bulky product. So dimensions are actually not good, right? It could be a bit of a hassle to sell this product. Good thing is though that the price point can be relatively high. £54.99, £16.99, £59.99, £21, £25. So you could make enough profit to justify the larger size. Got to do the numbers to really figure that out, but that's the way it looks. What about gap in the marketplace? Are there issues with the current products available? Well, let's grab the number 1 bestseller, have a little glance at the reviews and see if, again, we can see some kind of pattern with the issues with the product. All right, there could be something that keeps cropping up. I'm going to click on 2-star and see what people are complaining about for the Tom Shoe Acupressure set, which is the number 1 bestseller. Bought this as a present, but suspect this and similar products are hyped up. Is it a fad? Interesting. So they are questioning whether the product really does what it is supposed to do in general. Don't know if you'll be able to really overcome that with a new design or anything, because they just doubt the whole concept overall. What about this? The pins look like soft med firm points, but they're extremely hard even to touch. Even to lay on it, you need a thick sheet to make it less painful. Really disappointed as this was a gift. Alright, so perhaps you want to offer softer pointy things on your acupressure mat, that could be something to improve on if we see evidence of lots of people having this problem. No pain relief, again, seems like they're doubting the concept. Disappointing. Doesn't compare. This mat was considerably cheaper. Ideal for someone who wants to chill, not for me. So they're annoyed with the quality. Missing groove balls. Right, so they were expecting groove balls, didn't get that. Let's see if we can find a pattern with the pointy things being too hard. I'm going to type hard into the search results. It's only this person that seems annoyed about that. Maybe it's not something lots of people are annoyed about in that case. Let's look at some of the 1-star reviews. Waste of money, doesn't help back pain. Interesting. Agony to lie on. Painful to lie on for even a minute. I'm assuming they're annoyed about how hard the pointy things are as well. Painful to lie on. So we're starting to see a bit of a pattern here. It could indicate that you want to offer slightly softer pointy things. That is the technical term, by the way. On your mat. That could be an issue that you could fix. And what is the price point for this particular mat? If we go back to the listing, we can see it's $23.99. So I'm assuming perhaps the more expensive offers on the marketplace have better quality pointy things and therefore might be better fit for purpose. So it could be good to come in with something at the premium end, like this product. I'm assuming it is, because it's got great reviews, and then you could add value and offer something better. We can have a little look at this product to see why people like it and if it is indeed painful to lie on. Let's type in painful, see what comes up. So relaxing, it's not painful but interesting. Interesting. People saying it's actually helping relieve their back pain, which is good. Painful at first, undeniable comfort later. Interesting. Let's type in the word soft, because people wanted softer pointy things, right? Spiky soft comfort. What it looks like in the pictures. Feels like a million pinpricks in your back. After a few minutes becomes more comfortable. Construction seems sturdy. Good product. So yeah, it could indicate that this product is higher quality spiky things, and that's why they're charging more. This would require a little bit more investigation if you wanted to really find out. Could even be good to buy one of these and see how it is for yourself. But yeah, that could potentially be an issue in the niche. Good quality spiky things are necessary. So I'm going to say yes, there are issues. Are there bundles in the niche? Well, I've had a little look, and the answer is yes. This one comes with a bag and some groove balls that apparently somebody didn't actually receive. This one comes with a pillow and a bag. Not exactly a bundle, because people are searching for the mat and the pillow. A bag is an accessory. I wouldn't really say that's a bundle. This one again comes with groove balls and a booklet. So yes, there are bundles in the niche. So there aren't no bundles. Okay. So we've already spotted some issues in this niche, right? It's certainly not perfect. Let's give it a quick rating to see whether you should sell this or whether you should avoid it, or whether you should just consider it, put it on your database, just in case you can source some of these cheap and give it a little test. High demand. Well, there was tons of demand for this product. Number one bestseller was making 16 grand a month. I'm going to give this a 16 out of 20. What about low competition? Well, there isn't 5 or less established sellers, but there is no brand. So it's got medium competition, I would say. Again, not impossible, but not ideal. I'm going to give this a 11 out of 20. What about low hassle? Well, we can make it ourselves. It's not a low hassle category. It's not seasonal, but there's bad dimensions. So that's 2 out of 4. I think it makes sense to give that a 10 out of 20. What about gap? Well, there are issues in the marketplace, but there are also bundles So you're going to have to offer a really good bundle if you want to make yours stand out. This presents us with a bit of an issue, really, because especially if you're going to do a test batch, it's quite difficult to modify and create a new design of a product for a test batch. Bundling's really what you go with. So I'm actually going to give this a 9 out of 20 because I think that is actually a bit of an issue. What about hunch? If you haven't seen one of these niche spotlight videos before, when I give a hunch rating for a product, this is just using my experience of launching tons of products on Amazon. How do I generally feel about this product? Considering everything that we've looked at, how do I feel about it? Well, the very high revenue makes me feel good about the product. I feel like even if the competition's a bit high, the revenue's high enough for there to be enough room in the marketplace for you to thrive, because even if you get a tiny percentage of the pie is big. There'll still be enough of a slice. So that makes me feel good about it. The dimensions and the bulkiness of the product means that you're going to be charged oversized FBA fees. It also means the shipping from China is going to be expensive as well. But the price point, as long as you offer something high quality like this one, actually will leave you with enough room for profit even after the expensive FBA fees. So there's definitely issues with this niche, right? The competition levels are a little bit high. It is a little bit of a hassle to sell this product, and there isn't a massive gap in the marketplace. So for that reason, I'm going to give my hunch an 11 out of 20. Why? Because it's not terrible, it's not great, but I do feel like there's a little bit of opportunity here. And if you really work hard, I think you could actually make this work. So let's add up these scores and see what we got out of 100. 16 plus 11 plus 10 plus 9 plus 11 is 57. So not the perfect product to launch on your account. However, a lot of Amazon sellers are going to see a niche like this. They're going to see that it's got 57 out of 100 when they analyze it. However they analyze, they'll probably use a different system to me. And they'll just go, I'm just not going to bother with this niche, which could present a big opportunity for you. If you can come in and make sure the profit is right, you're charging enough money, you're solving a problem, right? And you can add enough value to the market, even though it's a little bit competitive, you could make money in this niche. So don't write off a niche that has issues. Just decide again whether you're willing to enter into this niche and accept the opportunity or not. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to get started and you want me to research a product for you that could make 10k a month in sales, then let's have a call. We'll chat about your goals, figure out where you are starting from, and then figure out all the steps you need to take along the way to go from where you're starting from to hit those goals. Once we've figured out all that information, together we'll come up with a plan to help you build your business. And if you want some help with that plan, you want me to help you research a product for you, we can talk about how that works. Click the link in the description to book in a free Amazon Accelerator call and we can chat. You can fill out a very short application, you'll get your call booked in, and then we can get your business moving. Thanks so much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, get your call booked in the description, and we'll catch up very soon.